Hello everyone, welcome back to City Skylines. So as you can see, the city has turned out to be gorgeous. I mean, it's just the layers upon layers of what's going on here with the shorter buildings and then the larger buildings and then the skyscrapers and everything. Again, this is what this game is about. I know I keep saying it, but it's just, I love it. I love the views that I get out of this city. I just think it's absolutely incredible. So anyway, enough of that rambling. What we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and finish finalizing up this little area back here. And then after that, I don't know. I think we'll look at some services and education, and you know, try and see if we can't drive that demand up for people to move in here. Because right now it's really, really low, and there isn't really a whole lot going on. Before I move on, thank you to those of you who have subscribed so far. If you are just now joining us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell next to it too. That way you can get notified on when I upload videos. So, let's take a look at this. What I want to do over here is, believe it or not, I want to give people places to park, because they do need places to park instead of along the street here. And speaking of parking along the street, I am going to, let's see, select that, shift click, and no parking down there. Sorry about you. Now let's go ahead and go into, where are my parking lots at? And this is gonna be, I'm gonna put a couple of parks in here too, not just parking lots. But having that little spot down the center is actually going to help, because what I can do is, so I've got, hang on. No. That's way too many in a row. Let's do this first. Let me get this to come down straight down the middle. Maybe. Dang it. Come on. There. This is frustrating. Take that off? Yeah. I don't know why it decides to do that, but it does. So we'll take this straight down the center. And then I think I'll be okay if, let's see, where do these people go in at? They go in right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I think if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and put one here, I think that might work. It might. Hang on. Let's see. I've got a 4x4. Now I have a 2x4, but that goes in the opposite direction. Dang it. Oh. I need to create a 4x2. That way I can go in the other direction and I can fit this stuff in here like I want it to. But you know what? That's okay though. That's okay. I'm going to leave that. I'll leave that open. Actually, that needs to move. That needs to move over one. And I'll make this double. If I can remember what I'm clicking on here. So I'll make that double. And then I'll move this. Hang on. Move this over just a tad. This is not moving like I want it to. There we go. Move that over just a tad. Make it kind of like a little hourglass, you know. Just kind of bend it in just a little. Kind of smooth it out. There we go. There. That works. That's a little out of place, but it works. Anyway. Alright, now let's get let's get another one of these in there. So I think 2, that's 3 on that side. Okay, so I'll do 3 on that side, and I'll do another 3 on this side. 3 on that side. And then, again, I'll do the same thing down here with this. I think I'll be okay with just having one pathway in there. Yeah, maybe I'll do 2. Yeah, I've got to do 2. Granted, it looks like poo right now. So let's move this whole thing over just a little, like that. Okay. Now, what if I take that and... No, I'm going to leave it alone. Leave that alone. Okay. It's not completely straight, but, I mean, it works for me. That'll be fine. Can probably put bushes or something in there to counteract that. What if I go into... Is it this one? Yeah. So what if I go into this one and I take... Go to the prop line tool. Have that come this way. And I just need one. Nope, just one. There we go. That does not line up very well. Can I use the move it tool and move? I can. Can I rotate? Can I rotate? Can I rotate it? I can rotate it. Okay, right click and move. There we go. I mean, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Let me delete that one. I think I want to delete that one. Maybe I don't. Circle. No. Let's just do this. That's an individual. I don't want to do individual. Just have that go to there. Yeah, I'm just going to put like a bush or something on the end of that just because I don't like the way it looks. So why don't I put, not a prop line tool, I want a single one. Not, that's a little too small. What else do I have? There we go. That's bigger. That'll work. Yeah, that, yeah, it looks okay. Put a couple of those on the end. And then put a couple of these in the center there. Alright, that'll work. Yeah, let me just put a couple more in there. Put like 3 there, a couple there. Back to this. Let's go ahead and get the outline done of this. Now, this is something that I really want to get into doing more of. Not entirely sure how it's going to work out when it comes to other stuff that I want to do. But I find doing something like this is very unique and very personal, you know? Like, I like to put my own spin on the decorating in here. You know, because there's only so much that you can really do with the vanilla game. There really is. Is that not going to go all the way through? No. I don't know why that's acting up like that. There we go. That'll go all the way through. A lot of this is just going to be, you know, making myself familiar with the tools that there are for this game. But I like it. It's fun. I like doing this kind of stuff. Actually, I am going to keep the prop line tool on for these. So let's do that. And then I will grab... Not a Christmas tree. I don't want to grab a Christmas tree. Is there a fountain in here? Is that what I saw? I think that's what that was. Yeah, it's not a very big one, though. Why don't I go ahead and grab... That's way too big. Yeah. Not a whole lot of options here. I'm definitely going to need to go and get... I really need to get some prop tools. I really do. Or not prop tools, but props themselves. Just because, you know, I don't have much. I really don't. And, I don't know, there's ideas that I want to put together, and a lot of this stuff, honestly, this is kind of practicing for what I'm going to do in the next series. The next series, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of building like this. I think that I think doing a city to where we customize a lot of the decor and decorations and everything, I think is going to be a lot of fun, really. I really do. I really do think that doing something like that will help make the city just that much more unique. Look at all the people walking around here. Look at that. It's great. It's absolutely great. Now, what I do need to do is, since I have the pathway right here, almost forgot, I need to put a crosswalk in. That will allow people who are parking in these areas to be able to use that. Now, where these people are going, not entirely sure. Where are you going? You're going to parking lot. You're going to the parking lot. They're all going to the parking lot. That's awesome. It's great. I love it. They're going there and they're just disappearing. Okay, that's fine. Whatever floats your boat. At least it's getting us the foot traffic. That's what we want. Now that I'm thinking about this, I probably don't need... I really don't need that many parking lots. What if I put... I need something that's the same size. A 4x4. That's not a 4x4. That one is. Why don't I go ahead and get rid of that one? Pardon me. Oh. It's not going to fit. Neither is that. Neither is that. What about the bouncy house? Neither is that. None of this stuff fits. That one does, though. Okay. I'm good with leaving just that in there. That way it actually gives people somewhere to go, rather than just a parking lot. But this is turning out really well. Look at, oh my gosh, look at all the people. There's a lot of people using this right now. It's great. Absolutely great. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right, now that we've got that established, probably need to go in and, let's see, this and that, and then we'll just put offices in along there. And we'll put a few more offices in here. I mean, we don't really need any offices, but I'll put it in there for now. So yeah, that has turned out very well. Just a little park that's in there, parking spaces and everything for the major monorail area. It's great. It's absolutely great. Okay. All right, so next, pardon me, we have just this little area right here. Do I have anything? Yeah, see, I've already got offices built in there, so that's fine. I did want to take a look at this area around here. So I need some parking spaces around this area. So that's 4. I'll leave it at that, and then I'll take... That's a 5x5. I want a 4x4. Put a 4x4 there and there. And then I'll put 3 here. So that'll give people a place to park and a place to go for there. Now, what about... Okay, so why don't I put 1, 2, 3, pardon me, 4. So I'll put some parking lots there, and then I'll create, I'll do a couple paths, one down that side, and then one down this side. Just to kind of connect all of that up and get it all together. That way, these guys have somewhere to walk. And that is going to bug me. So I want to select that, and I want to select... Where's the other spot? I don't have one. Crap. Oh, come on. There you go. That's what I wanted. So I want to move the whole thing. Actually, not that whole thing. I want that, and I want that. And I want to move this whole thing over that way. Well, maybe not. Maybe I can just... Well, maybe I can move this whole thing over too. Let's move that all over. Yeah, that's better. Can I stretch it? Ooh, I can stretch it. Good. Okay, that's better. That works. I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That works for me. Okay. Alright, so there you go. That works right there. That's completely fine. A lot of parking spaces around these areas, which, you know, is something that you see. You know, you see large, big buildings like this, and, I mean, you might see a parking garage or what have you, but you're also going to see, you know, parking spaces around it as well. Now, next thing we need to look at is... Okay, so these guys still have not enough buyers for their products. And then we also don't have enough consumers. Now, we have a little bit of demand for residential. Not a whole lot, but we do have some. So I think what we can do is... First, let's look at education, because we're having a little bit of an issue with that. I feel like I should put... Yeah, I'm going to take a road and go there. And then I'm going to place an elementary school in between there. And then I'm going to take a high school and stick it in there. Perfect. And even our university is pretty full, so we're going to have to look at another university as well. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Alright, that's going to help with that teeny tiny area for school. I really don't have anywhere else to put any schools. I mean, they're pretty much spread throughout. That's the hardest thing to find right now, is trying to get those in there. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm really not. I'm really not. Alright, now my demand for commercial is actually kind of spiking right now, so why don't we take... I want to get the rest of, well, I don't necessarily know if I want to get this filled in. But I could go, let's go out this way. Have this go up to... Have that go there, and then this can go up to there. That'll come across. I mean, it's going to be a small area, but that's okay. Let's see, I've only got one road coming off there. So I'll have that go to there. There. There, and then come back. And then the entrance for it is actually going to be there. Have that come straight through the middle, and straight through the middle. The blocks are a little bit smaller than, you know, what I usually make, but I'm okay with that. You know, I'm trying to get people packed in here, and I'm okay with that being just a little bit different. And I need water over here, so let's get some water in. Now, I will say this is probably going to be, I don't know, one of the slower episodes in the sense of, you know, what we're doing and everything, because I don't really have much else. Well, I mean, I have a lot of other things to do, but, you know, I really have to wait for that demand to come up. So this episode won't be nearly as long as the other ones. And I am planning on getting the international port done probably in the next episode. I think that'll be really interesting to see and do by putting that up. What on earth is going over here? Oh, it's fine. It's just trash. So yeah, next episode we'll definitely get the international airport put in there. That one might be a little bit of a lengthy episode, but I think that'll be a really good one. What I want to do over here is... We have the housing going up, but... I want to put a high-rise ban on this over here because I want to start making it go down. You know, I want the height of these buildings to stay down so that we can start getting into the suburbs around the outside of the island. So like this will go to here. We'll probably like stay on this side of the tracks for the higher buildings. And then coming out this way, we'll get into the smaller buildings like we have over here in these districts. So I'm going to do this. Let's go into policies and let's go city planning and high-rise ban. So I definitely don't want a high-rise ban. High-tech housing, what does that do us? Turns home into much cooler smart homes to raise the land value around them. Ooh. Okay, so let's do high-tech housing then. Let's do that. Let's see, no loud noise, lightning rods, VIP area, fast recovery, yada yada yada. Don't need any of that stuff. Alright, taxation. Let's actually take a look at this real quick. Tax raise for high density residential. Set the tax rate higher for density residential. Increases tax rate by 2%. Yeah, I really don't think we need to do that. I think we're just going to leave it right where it is. I could do self-sufficient housing in here as well, but nah, I'm not going to do that in here right now. Not right now. Alright, let me go back to my districts here, and that needs to be taken off of there and there. This needs to be taken off of here, because the problem that I'm sure that I have right now is people trying to get around these places, but they can't because I have the avenues blocked off. And that's not good. They need to be able to get to and from their destination, because I have that Old Town policy on. So go through and get rid of this real fast. Okay, so there goes that. Should probably take it off this one as well. Very nice. Hemlock Hills. You know, I will say that the the districts that are in here, they're really, I mean, they all kind of stay the same unless you decide to rename them yourself, you know? You know, I just noticed something over here too. This does not have a district on it. So, I actually need to fix that. I'm wondering if that's going to help traffic as well, but we'll see. See, there's another Autumn Park. I know I already have an Autumn something, or rather, in here, but I don't remember exactly what it was called. Alright, so let's get this off the avenues at least. So there we go. That's done. Okay, so that'll take care of that. Oh, I remember. I know what I wanted to do over here. And the whole reason why I put this on here was because I wanted to go into city planning and then filter industrial waste. Now, do I have that on this one? I do. I have that on there. Now, speaking of industrial waste, how much pollution do we have right now? Yikes, that's a lot. It's definitely not very good. Definitely not very good. Okay, so we've got all of that in there. I put a high school and elementary school in here. I should probably go ahead and put one more in over here. So let's do that. Let's put the high school in there, and then the elementary school can go in right next to it. All right, now, also looking at this area, we want to look at our services. Oh, howcha-magoucha. Let's put in a large fire station right there. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a police headquarters. I don't really have a whole lot of crime happening, but I'm still going to put a headquarters in over here. And then as for health, healthcare we seem to be doing all right. I could probably use a clinic. I can use a clinic right there. Put it right next to the monorail station. Over here, I'm actually fine. Why am I fine over here? Not entirely sure. Probably because of that hospital. I'm gonna guess because of that hospital. And then... Okay. Alright, so that's fine. I don't know if I necessarily want to put a hospital over here, but maybe a clinic. Yeah, I'll put a clinic over here. Now, death care. Definitely need some death care in here. Because I have none. I have none whatsoever. So let's put crematorium there. And then another crematorium can go here. Okay. Now, these guys are still having issues for places to ship their goods. So, what if I... Oh, this really has no other connection out of here. So let's do this. Let's make a connection there. That way I can get this in. Have that go to there, down, and there. We'll have this go there, there, and there. Now, as much as I do not like to have commercial on avenues because of people parking, I'm going to go ahead and just do it here for now. And then I'm also going to set a district on here that has a high-rise ban. Because, again, trying to phase out the higher buildings. So Elk Hills policies and high-rise ban. I do want to have... Let's see, it's high-tech. So I'm... Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not going to put any specialty on this one. Because I think that that could negate what I want to do. So I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just gonna leave it all commercial, and we'll leave it at that. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. That's getting on my nerves. Come on now. It appears to be at a weird angle, but it's not at a weird angle. There we go. That's better. Elk Hills. Don't, again, with the elk. Come on now. Elk Hills, Elk District, Autumn Heights, Hemlock Hills. Can we come up with something a little different, maybe? Just maybe? I don't know. Alright, so that little expansion is taken care of. This is actually turning out to be really good with the way I've got this going. So we've got the larger buildings in here, and then we're already going down to our smaller buildings out this way. I think right after this, we'll be okay to go ahead and do like the low density stuff out this way. It's just going to take time for that to build up. It's going to take time for the demand to get back up there. It does feel like the demand is going up a little bit faster than what it did before. Part of that's probably because of the services that we've added in here. I do think that I'm going to take advantage of all of this stuff in the next episode, or the one after, not sure yet, when it comes to the sports hall, the gymnasium, and all that kind of stuff. I think having all of that like right in this area would be very beneficial because it's near this main transit hub. So anyway, that is pretty much all I have for you guys today. You know, didn't really do a whole lot in the sense of, you know, the city and everything. You know, just got a couple of things done over here and then expanded out just a tad. But the thing is, though, is that when you don't have a whole lot of demand, you can't really do much. So what I'll do is I will let the game run for a little while. And, I mean, right now we've got 119,000 people in here. Not too bad, not too shabby. Hopefully I can get that... Ooh, stand corrected, 120,000. So, anyway, I'll focus on getting that up. I'll focus on getting this demand up. Industry demand isn't going to go up for a little while because of you know, all of these offices being in here and everything. But hopefully, by the time I come back on the next episode, we will have a lot more demand for stuff, and we can go ahead and get building on the international airport that we will put in right here. And just by taking a look at that real fast, international airport, it's not nearly as big as what I thought it was going to be, but I do have a couple mods to where I can, you know, expand on runways and taxiways. I will go look for some props to see how we can expand this out even more. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.